Alright, let's talk about one of the most hauntingly badass Nightfarer in Nightreign, the Revenant. If you have ever watched solo leveling and thought, man, I wish I could raise an army of the dead like Sung Jin-Woo, then this is your girl. She's not just a summoner, she's the soul of a lady driven by pure revenge, bringing the dead back to do our bidding. Yeah, literally turning the battlefield into our own shadow army. The Revenant is a tactical class built around summoning and support. She is not the kind of character you throw into the middle of a brawl. She excels from the backline, coordinating attacks with the summoned phantoms while avoiding direct damage. The Revenant starts with 80 FP and 54 stamina, giving her enough fuel to cast spells and reposition effectively. But with only 200 HP, one of the lowest health pools in the game, she can go down fast if you're not careful. And if you're playing her, you will need to stay close to your team and let your summons draw aggro. Going solo isn't just risky, it's a death sentence. Where she really shines is in her faith scaling. She ranks S tier in faith, making her a powerhouse when paired with strong incantations and faith-based weapons, especially dragon commune spells. Think of Revenant as a hybrid. She deals solid rain damage, supports her allies, and leverages a unique toolkit, including fallen enemies and of phantoms to control the battlefield. She's not built for up-close brawling, but if you lean into her strengths, manage positioning carefully, and make smart use of your summons, she becomes one of the most impactful support damage hybrids in Nightreign. Revenant starts with a compact but well-rounded loadout that equips her for melee, magic, and survival. First up are the Cursed Claws, fast close-range weapon designed for when enemies get a little too close for comfort. They come with a weapon skill White Shadow's Lure, which lets you redirect enemy aggro. Used wisely, it can buy you crucial breathing room or pull pressure of a teammate at just the right moment. Next is the Finger Sealer casting tool. This is what you'll use to channel her faith-based incantations, essentially her bread and butter. Every piece of her gear is situational, so mastering when and how to use each tool and how to combine them with your summons is key to surviving tougher fights and unlocking Revenant's full potential. Revenant's passive ability is called Necromancy, and yeah, it's just as creepy as it sounds. Every time Revenant lands the final blow on an enemy excluding major bosses, she raises their ghost to fight by her side. And it doesn't just work on basic mobs, you can reanimate ghosts from tougher enemies and even some minor bosses. What's especially cool is that this also applies if one of her summoned family members lands the killing hit. These phantoms stick around for about a minute and only attack enemies Revenant targets. You can have multiple ghosts active at once, meaning that in the middle of a fight she can rally an entire squad of spirits and family members. It gets chaotic fast but in the best way. To get the most of Necromancy, you will need to time your attacks carefully to land the final blow as often as possible. Do that and Revenant becomes a walking ghost parade with you as the conductor. This is where Revenant truly shines, group play. Her summons, both passive and active, naturally draw enemy attention away from teammates. That gives your squad more breathing room to deal damage, reposition, or land clutch heals. With her active skill, Summon Spirit, Revenant can call in one of three fallen family members to fight by her side. Only one can be active at a time, and summoning a new one will replace the current phantom. A neat bonus: if you are locked onto a downed ally, your summoned phantom can assist in reviving them, adding a layer of utility beyond pure combat. Here are your summon options. Helen the Agile Page. Quick and nimble, Helen excels at dodging and rapid strikes. Perfect for tight quarters or opening phases of boss fight. Frederick the Burly Cook. A tanky bruiser best suited for the thick of battle. He draws aggro, absorbs damage, and dishes out solid AoE crowd control. Sebastian the Dotting Butler, a stationary AoE powerhouse. Position him carefully near bosses or choke points. He doesn't move, but he melts anything in range. Revenant's ultimate skill, Immortal March, is a clutch support move that can seriously turn the tide of any fight. As you build it up by attacking and dealing damage, you unleash a wave of vengeful energy that makes you, your nearby allies, and your summoned family members temporarily immortal. They literally can't die for about 15 seconds. What's really cool is that any fallen allies caught in this radius get revived instantly, giving your team a second wind right when it's needed most. In short, Immortal March is your go-to clutch moment, a life-saving, game-changing skill that helps your whole team push through the toughest battles. To sum it all up, Revenant really shines once you got her summons rolling and start tossing out those high damage spells. She's great at delivering burst damage while also playing solid support for your team. Her ultimate is a game changer. It revives downed allies and grants temporary invulnerability to everyone nearby for 15 seconds, making it perfect for pushing through those brutal fight phases and turning the battle around. Overall, Revenant is a high risk, high reward class with massive potential in the right hands. She's a bit complex but incredibly rewarding for players who love commanding the battlefield through spirit, support, and smart positioning. So if you ever dreamed of being the Sung Jin-Woo of Nightreign, commanding an army of shadows, Revenant is your ticket. She's not your typical support, she's the Necromancer we always dreamed of. Thanks for watching. If this breakdown helped you channel your inner Shadow Monarch, hit that like button, sub for more Nightreign deep dives, and as always, stay deadly, stay smart, and let the dead do your dirty work.